Hello, you guys doing today? My name is Professor Smellgood, and welcome to Suna Aroma Academy, where I'm teaching you guys how to sell the fragrance, the oils. What I want to talk about today is how do you know if a fragrance or an oil goes with your body chemistry? How do you know if an oil or a fragrance it goes with your body chemistry? And this is a really good question. It's a very, very good question. One of the reasons, one of the ways how a person can know how the fragrance or the oils actually goes well with a person's body chemistry is that when you put the fragrance on, right, it stays the same exact strength. It stays the same exact strength 3 to 4 or 5 hours afterwards. So after you put that fragrance on, 3 to 4 or 5 hours after you put the fragrance on, and it's still the same strength, it doesn't weaken, that's how you know that the fragrance goes with your body chemistry. Because, there's a misconception amongst the people. They say, well, how I know if a fragrance is cut is because, after it don't last the whole entire day. It don't last the whole entire day. It don't last 24 hours. So if it don't last 24 hours, then obviously the fragrance is cut. That's not true. What that means is it's just not going with your body chemistry. It's just not going with the atoms, the tones of your body chemistry. That's all that means, right? You can have a really strong, potent fragrance that when you put it on, it only lasts like 3 hours, right? But that same fragrance, you put it on somebody else and it just lasts all day. Some people last 2-3 days, right? So it's all about finding those fragrances that goes well with your body chemistry. Now, a lot of, most people, they don't know. Most guys that sell oils, they just can't know what will go with a person's body chemistry just by looking at them. Most guys that sell oils can't do that. But I have pretty much developed a certain craft where I can't do that, but I can do something close to that. And which is, I will have to wait until the customer, when I talk to the customer, I approach the customer, right? One of the things that I do is when they come to me, I try to pretty much smell their body chemistry, right? Like, for example, older women, right? They got that really, really strong body chemistry, like a strong odor, right? But, so I say, you know what? They'll say, okay, well, let me smell the Sexy in Pink. And I say, I got something better for you, right? I got something better for you. And that's not lying. That's not trickery. Because when I say I got something better for you, I got something that will go better with your body chemistry, right? So I would give her something like, Ladies Night Out, which is a pretty much mature type of fragrance, right? That will go well with her body chemistry. That will go well with the body chemistry, her body chemistry. All right. So, if an African guy come to me, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to give him no Gucci Guilty. Why give him Gucci Guilty? Because no disrespect, but a lot of the Africans, they have a strong body chemistry. They have a strong odor. So I'm gonna give him something like African House Blessings, which is a fragrance I made myself, which is very potent, very potent, very potent. Right? Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Or Bentel Medina, something that's really potent that can that can go hand in hand with his body chemistry, right? It's just like, for example, let's say, for example, you mix in oil, right? You mix in a fragrance. I'm giving an analogy, right? Say, for example, you mix in oil together, right? And you take Egyptian musk, right? You take say, for example, it's a 4-ounce bottle. You just take 1 ounce of Egyptian musk and you put the 3 ounces of frankincense. Ain't nobody gonna smell that frankincense. I mean, nobody gonna smell the Egyptian musk, right? Because the Egyptian musk cannot stand this ground to the frankincense and myrrh because it's too strong. So likewise, so if you want, so if you tell a person Egyptian musk is in that, they wouldn't even believe you because they can't smell it. They can't smell it because the frankincense and myrrh is overpowering. So that's an analogy that I'm using to let y'all guys know that you have to give somebody something that is compatible with their body chemistry. Very, very, very important. All right. So yeah. So that's one of the things that I do is I try to pretty much try to get a glimpse of how the person's body chemistry smells.